Alright, in this video I'm going to be going over the legendary shotguns that are in Borderlands, the pre-sequel. There seems to be 4. Sledge is Shotty, the Marketeer, the Striker, and the Flakker. I got all these just from the grinder, so I'm not entirely sure where they drew up in the game. Some I got blue and shine, some I didn't. I'll have the save posted. There's a few variants of each. Sledge Shotty is the same one that's been returning since BL2. Same exact pattern. It takes every pull the trigger, does a double fire. It takes 2 shells per shot, so 4 shots per pull. Up close, it's a monster. At distance, of course, you can see it loses its accuracy real fast, but it's quite fun to play with. Reload speed time is long, so you got a little worried about it there, but quite fun. Next up is the Marketeer. Again, I have a couple variants of these. It seems to always be corrosive. I seem to only get it in corrosive anyway. I'm pretty sure it's only corrosive. This seems to be kind of a take on the conference call from BL2, meaning decent magazine size, decent accuracy. You can see it works out to range pretty well. 1 shell per shot, so you can kind of sit at range. Again, always corrosive. A pretty solid legendary. The difference between this and the conference call is now it ricochets, and playing with it for a while, it seems to, if you shoot a guy, the ricochet will then seem to search for the next target, so you kind of get 2 hits out of 1. Pretty solid all around. Again, returning is the Striker. Near as I can tell, this is an exact, it hasn't changed since BL2. This is very accurate. You can see how far out that is. Probably the most accurate ones in the game. Gets huge critical bonuses. Same as before. You see it gets huge critical damage bonuses. So this is the one you want if you like range critical. It also has a very small magazine size, so that can work in some builds. Also returning, seemingly unchanged, is the Flakker. 1 pull and it does flak. Just like Flakker in Borderlands 2. It's very hard to use in general combat, but certain boss fights and stuff, as long as things are at the right range, it can be very powerful. But for the most part, just like Borderlands 2, it's probably not going to be your favorite weapon. You probably are, if you get it, probably sell it. But I put it and a couple variants of it in here, so you should have 3 or 4 variants of each of these in the save if you want to play with them. Again, I got them all from the grinder. So I'm not super sure where they come from yet, but I think that information should be coming out shortly.